My name is Breena Buettner. I'm a part-time ceramic artist and part-time real estate agent. Before the pandemic, I had started a lighting series to further highlight the qualities of the porcelain clay that I love. It's super translucent, which is very rare. When the pandemic hit, I had a number of exhibitions and galleries that I was sending work to, and all of those completely halted. For the first few months of the pandemic, and just questioning what an artist's position was in this world, it was really hard to get motivated to work in the studio. My desires for certain coffee mugs completely changed. I used to love mugs that had a smaller base and were more bulbous, and my desire completely changed. I liked the flat bottom mugs with straight walls because I was now spending most of my mornings drinking coffee on my couch. So a friend of mine had told me about the CARES grant, and she had thought that I was eligible, so I looked into it, and like anything I look into, I'm like, am I eligible for this? And I think the first thing that all artists have to get over is being intimidated by those sorts of processes. It took a lot of time just to get all my thoughts out on paper. Most artists also aren't good at writing, so I had, endless ideas of what I would do with the grant funding if I were to get it. It was really important for me to rebuild my website, especially with the pandemic changing and knowing that all in-person sales were canceled. I wanted to completely overhaul the website, create a new online shop. So that's what I did with the funding. And once I received the Montana Arts Council grant, that was sort of the icing on the cake of, finishing that big project and just the boost that I needed to maintain motivation. Now I'm alternating between coil-built work and pinched work because I really like the way that those two surfaces interact with one another, one being very strict and linear and the other being very loose and organic, and the making processes are entirely different. I don't glaze the exterior of the work because I really love that it has that sense of touch and that mark of the maker. I think that it's really important in artwork to always see that, but with this clay it's especially interesting because really my fingerprint is still on it. I feel really driven right now in the direction that my work is going. I am kind of bursting at the seams for my small studio, so I hope to eventually insulate our garage and build a workable space there. I already have my electric kiln in the garage, so it'd just be really nice to have all of my work right there when it's time to fire and have more shelving space. So, if anything, I just hope that anybody applying for a grant through the Montana Arts Council doesn't hesitate to reach out. My email address and all contact information is on my website. My name's spelled funny, but maybe it'll be added in here somewhere so that you don't stumble through it.